I'm Marty Casella, and I'm the playwright and author of The Irish Curse. And we are right now on the stage of the Soho Playhouse in Lower Manhattan, where The Irish Curse is running. It opened about 2 weeks ago, and we are having a terrific time here. Right after the play started its run at the Fringe, two commercial producers appeared and said, "We love the play, we want to option it," and they did. And it took 4.5 years for them to sort of get some other producers to come on board and to work things out, raise the money, so that we could open in a proper off-Broadway theater, which, as I said, we did last month. Well, we were looking for a place to do the show, and then I had seen a couple things the year before at the Fringe Festival, NYC, and I started reading about it. I went online and read a little bit about it. I sent away for the application and the information. And I was really intrigued by the fact that they did so much for you. You basically, came on board, you submitted your play, and when you got selected, your play was sort of going to be out there for everybody to see. And they selected a venue for you, they helped you with the advertising, they helped you with the promotion. They had every step of the way. Elena was very, very accessible. Well, we suggest you do this, we suggest you do that. They invited us all to a big promotional party to sort of launch the Fringe that year. And it was terrific. I got to meet all the other playwrights, a lot of the other producers who were doing shows at the Fringe. And it was great, because sometimes when you're given very, very specific sort of parameters of how you're going to do a show, it makes things a lot easier. And she basically said, "These are the rules, this is how it works, go." At which point we went out and I think we raised the money that you're allowed to raise to do a showcase. It was an equity showcase at the time. And there was something really kind of magical about knowing that someone was going to be selling your tickets for you, that someone was going to take care of all that, and sort of basically, give you this great, a friend of mine described it once as giving you this sort of great velvet box to show off the show that you had sort of put together. And that's what they did at FringeNYC. And it was great. It was not like we could relax, but we knew we were in good hands, especially after I met Elena and saw how carefully planned the entire Fringe was and how much the people who were behind it cared. Well, one of the things that's so amazing about the Fringe is that you're given this 15-minute to set your show up, and then you're given 15 minutes at the end to sort of tear the place apart and get everything shoved into little corners here and there. And so what it did was it really liberated us when we were talking to the set designer, and he basically said, "Let's just we'll bring in a floor that we'll unroll, and we'll bring in some junk that we can keep in boxes, and we'll have 5 chairs." Because the play of The Irish Curse is basically, it's about 5 guys in a support group in a church basement. And really, all you really need is 5 chairs to do the show, and a place where you can have a coffee machine or a water dispenser. And so that, as I said, that liberated us so we could focus on the words and the actors and the show itself. I would say to anybody who's out there, maybe who's watching this, who sees this, you're a playwright, you're a writer. I teach at a high school. I teach at the Harvey Milk High School here in Manhattan, and I teach a bunch of teenagers who want to be writers, and it's amazing. And what I want to say to them, any of you that are out there, is that the Fringe is this amazing opportunity to get your work done in New York. It's, as I said before, a lot of it's done for you. You get to come in, it's almost like camp, summer camp. You come in and you get a bunch of people that want to be in your show, and you get them to come and you find a rehearsal space, and it's great because you don't have to worry about a set, really. You don't have to worry about really costumes. I mean, I wrote a play that could be done by 5 guys sitting in folding chairs wearing the clothes they walked into the theater with that night. So that's for everybody who's out there. Write the play, send it to the Fringe, go online, find out about the rules. You can do it. Hi, I'm Martin Casella, the playwright of The Irish Curse, and I am FringeNYC.